shocking. Adjective, causing intense surprise and or disgust, etc. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Noun, a golden goose that out Nintendo executive bonuses. Here endeth the lesson.
So put down that hot coffee and brace yourself. This racetrack could get bumpy.
Here are 10 shocking questions about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Number 1. If all 48 characters had a fight to the death, who would be left standing?
Who's the biggest character? They'd stand a good chance.
I think the cleverest would win. Well, either way, that's Luigi dead immediately on both fronts. Actually, no. Baby Luigi.
Are we really including the babies in a fight to the death?
Yes. In fact, that's the bit I'm looking forward to the most.
Just say who you think would win.
Metal Bowser.
There isn't a Metal Bowser.
Well, Metal f***ing someone then. If you're made of metal, you're not dying from anything. Apart from boredom on this channel.
Well, I would choose Dry Bones.
Why?
Make that Dry Bowser, actually. He's already dead. You can't kill what can't die.
Or he's the first to lose because it's a fight to the death and he's dead already.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
That's because you're a perfectly round blue-coloured You can't have Dry Bones, you can't have Dry Bowser, and you can't have King Boo. They're dead already.
Is Shy Guy dead?
Dead on the inside, yes. Now answer the question.
Right. Kamek.
Because...
he's got all sorts of special powers. He could turn everyone into...
Good, next.
Number 2. You have to kill, cook, and eat one of the characters. Who is going to be lunch?
Personally, I just took into a couple of Yoshi eggs. But if I had to, I could probably eat a Wiggler.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I'll just eat a baby Luigi instead then, shall I?
Okay, point taken. I suppose P.T. Piranha is a plant.
Excellent idea. Roast Wiggler with a nice chopped P.T. Piranha on the side and a couple of hard-boiled Yoshi eggs. Sautéed toad in garlic butter. Maybe squeeze some fresh Shy Guy over the top. All served in half a hollowed-out Koopa shell. Delicious.
You're getting far too much into this.
Number 3. Which character do you think smells the worst at the end of a race?
I bet Ludwig smells of all the time anyway. After a race around dry desert, it must be unbearable. And Rosalina having really bad BO would be highly amusing too. Although I'm not exactly sure why. You?
Donkey Kong might pong a bit after a race. Funky Kong, maybe?
Oh, of course. Funky Kong. The clue's in the name. 3 laps of Calamari Desert and poof, dirty send him for a lap of squeaky clean sprint afterwards.
Number 4. If a zombie plague were to happen, which course would you hold up at?
Zombies.
What about Thwomp Ruins? Seems quite fortified to me.
It seems quite dangerous to me. Fine, go there, if you want to be flatter than you already are. I've thought about this question properly. Bone Dry Dunes. Take off the airship that's circling around it and into the sky.
Wouldn't Cloud Top Cruise be better? There are more airships and it's not as dry.
That's what I said, Cloud Top Cruise. Now let's move on.
Number 5. One of the characters has been banned from racing. Who is it, and what did he or she do?
Pauline, embezzlement.
Well, that got serious fast.
Waluigi, got caught cutting the brakes on Birdo's splat buggy.
Okay.
Villager, ate too many bananas and himself on the start-finish straight.
Right, I think that's quite enough.
Lakitu, got drunk and touched up one of the female competitors.
All right, that's enough. We should keep it light-hearted. Something like King Boo was caught rearranging all the tools back in the garage in the wrong order. See? Nice and light-hearted.
And they banned him for that. Or, because he's a ghost, he possessed a pink Yoshi and made it kill itself by walking off the edge of Shy Guy Falls. Can't flutter jump out of that one.
Number 6. Which character would you want to perform open heart surgery the least?
One thing I've never understood. Is Dr. Mario a different Mario? Or is Mario a doctor and no one brings it up very often?
I feel like you're trying to make a point.
I'm just trying to reverse the question so the answer becomes obvious. If Mario is the character we want to perform open heart surgery, then simply identify who the opposite is and you have the answer.
And who have you concluded is the opposite of Mario?
Probably a female Wario.
Well, there isn't a female Wario.
Warioette or something.
You just made that up.
I know. I'm still making my point. Let me finish.
You've got no idea, have you?
No, but there should be a female Wario.
The character you don't want performing surgery will be the character with no hands.
They all have hands. They grip the steering wheel.
Well, who's the least reliable then?
It's either Wario or Bowser, isn't it?
Well, which one would you pick?
I don't care. Waluigi, why not?
But why?
Because he's f***ing ridiculous. Look at him. Make the next question a good one. Sake. Question that one.
Number 7. You have to defeat Bowser by running him down in your cart. Which cart setup do you use?
Aha!
It's got to have a pointy front end.
Or be super quick and heavy. Oh, what about Gold Mario on the jet bike with the monster tires and the flower glider?
What have the monster tires got to do with anything?
They're to run the bastard over with once he's on the floor. You know, make sure he's dead. Oh, sorry, defeated.
And the flower glider is there because?
That's just there to counter the bleakness of it all. What about you? And you can't use a cat cruiser or anything lame like that.
Wario, B-Dasher, gold wheels, plane glider.
Oh, how come?
It's one of the fastest combinations in a straight line, one of the heaviest, and the most pointed front end. Should be a clean kill.
Is that so? Hey, remind me to never piss you off again, okay?
Number 8. Which character would you go out for a beer with?
This isn't that shocking.
Shocking for me, I don't drink.
What do you do, Hev, apart from butter my parsnip?
I'd love to go out for a non-alcoholic beer with Mario. Just think of all the stories he could share.
What a vanilla answer. I would sink whiskey chasers with Pauline.
Why Pauline?
She's the mayor of New Donk City. She'd know all the best drinking pits. And she could put everything on her expenses like a true politician. She's also pretty hot.
I knew you'd say that.
Number 9. Which character is most likely to go skinny dipping?
I'll warn you right now. Be careful answering this.
I think the question answers itself. Just look at who could take their clothes off the quickest.
And who have you concluded?
Isabel.
I knew your answer would be weird.
The question doesn't give much scope to be ordinary, to be honest.
Well, I'm thinking about the temperament of the characters. I think Wario would be the most likely to go skinny dipping. We know what he's like.
No, you would like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, don't start with this again.
That's just what I was thinking. Get on with another one. Let's get this over with.
Number 10. Which character is the best kisser?
You've got to be kidding me.
Well, Wendy has those nice big lips.
Yeah, just the rest of her that's grotesque then. I'd pick Birdo.
Why?
Well, look. Look at it. Just look at it.